Hey guys, welcome back to Bethany Plays Games. I am Bethany, and today we are going to play Outer Wilds. Sorry, the cursor is right there in the middle of the screen. I moved my little frame over so that you guys can see the title. I feel like I'm talking like a YouTuber right now, and I don't like that. I played this game, started to play this game about 2 years ago. Probably almost exactly, because 2 summers ago, my brother built my computer for me. I can't believe it's been that long. Anyway, I played several hours of this game. My Steam says 7. It was very interesting, but also incredibly confusing and frustrating, and I didn't really understand what was going on, and that's part of the point, from what I understand from different reviews on Steam, is that this game is like you are figuring it out and you are piecing the puzzle together as you go. It's meant to be mysterious. It's meant to be puzzling. You're supposed to explore and figure out what's going on because you start the game in a time loop, and every time you die / after such a certain amount of time, the world will end and it starts you over. So I have been intrigued by this. I have meant to come back to it. So today we are going to do that. We're going to do that today. I'm going to try to stop freaking rambling. I'm going to move my little face back over to the side, and we are going to jump into this. We are going to start a new expedition. Yes, I'm sure. Oops, that's not X. There's our pilot, back from your pre-launch campout under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program, and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. You sure you fixed the retro rockets? Are you sure you fixed the retro rockets? That was only a problem one time, and then maybe a few times after that, but hey, no reason to dwell on the past, right? Anyway, you'll need to get the launch codes. I'm sorry that I burp all the time. Burpy Beth. What you should call me. Launch codes from Hornfels at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever. Okay, maybe I want to roast a marshmallow. Extend stick. Oh. Make it crispy. Wow. It said gross. Okay. Yeah, I think the ship is up there somewhere. I need to make this less choppy for you guys. How do I do that? Well, I think that's as good as it's gonna get. My graphics card is not great. So, it works, it's fine. But yeah. So, sorry if it's choppy and annoying. I tend not to really notice those things after a minute, but... Hey, it's you! Slate said you're blasting off in your ship today. I'm really excited to see the launch. Aren't you going to go into space? Aren't you? You better not have changed your mind. Hey, I'm still going. You better be. It's been forever since anyone launched into space. I really, really want to see it. Really bad. Hey, you want to try out my model ship? Slate says it's just like the real thing, only less likely to start a fire. When I said I'm really bad at flying this thing, and this isn't even the real deal, I meant it. Yeah, I'm gonna crash this thing 100 times. Like, I don't know, something about it is very strange. Okay, sorry, I just destroyed your shit. And where am I going? Around. I've been playing a different game called Look Outside, which is a 2D kind of pixel art? Is that what it's called? I don't know. It's basically like Earthbound, but not. So I haven't really played a three-dimensional game in a while. Hey, oh hatchling, I hear you're leaving us to seek adventure amongst the stars. When you return, let's you, me, and Gossin open up a bottle of the good stuff. I'm only seeking adventure amongst one star, actually. Other stars are too far away. Another metaphor ruined in the name of scientific accuracy. Nevertheless, I do hope you enjoy your travels. Good luck! Thanks, Porky, whatever your name is. Oh, I hope that's not too bad for you all. That's really, really choppy. I don't know what else I could do. Okay, I think that's better. I don't know for sure, but... someday I'll get an upgraded graphics card, but I ain't got the money for that right now. Okay, launch tower, that's where I just came from. Yeah, I was going this way. Dr. Rutile? Rootle? You're actually blasting off on that thing, huh? They really don't explode as often anymore. All I know is between the space program and Micah's model rockets, things seem to burn to the ground around here more than they used to. I don't know why he's a redneck, that's just what I settled on. This projector is linked to our Sky Shutter satellite, which is currently orbiting Timberhearth. The satellite is equipped with 2 onboard cameras. See if you can take a snapshot of our village. What? Oh. I don't know what I've done now. Cool. Another model. Like I said, this game is incredibly interesting, but it is incredibly perplexing. Hey, Marl. So it's launch day, huh? Hal's gonna miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it, and the platforms those ships launch from is getting old. The platform those ships launch from is getting old. Isn't it about time you built a new, less flammable one? That big tree in the village would be the perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out the space program, just say the word. The launch plaid? I can't speak. The launch plaid is flammable? Ha, you didn't realize that? Don't worry, it's held up for all the launches so far. It'll definitely be fine for yours. Probably. I don't know why I can't read. Then I'm burping. Nice. Nice. Hello there, Space Cadet. I hear you're leaving the crater today. If you meet any of the other travelers up there, remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you? Tell me about the travelers' instruments. Oh, sure, I made all of their instruments, you know. Let's see, there's Chert's drums, Rybek's banjo, and Gabro's flute. And Feldspar's harmonica, of course, though Feldspar's been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels like just yesterday they were playing their harmonica around the campfire. Anywhere you hear music in space, that'll be one of the space program's other travelers. If you feel like company, you can always pull out your signal scope and track them down. They're just all going to be rednecks, I guess. I know I didn't start out that way with him, but Trouble is, every time a Harthian leaves for outer space, that's one less musician in our orchestra. Where's the observatory? It's questions like that what make us worried about you going up into space on your own, you know. The observatory is up the path behind the waterfall. There are a couple of signs marking the way, but really you just keep going up and then hook a right when you get to the Zero-G cave. It's like, yeah, if you don't know where that is, how are you supposed to navigate? You've lived here forever. Okay. Observatory. Sorry if I'm making you sick. I'll get used to the controls before too long, but... Talk to Tephra. Hello, astronaut. If it isn't my favorite troublemaker. We wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we? Can we please? We'll even let you be it. Sure, let's play. Woohoo! Okay, here are the rules. Galena, and me will hide with these radios and you'll use your signal scope to find us. Last one to be found wins. Okay, close your eyes and start counting. Oh, that was cool the way. Multiple eyes, that's neat. I see you over there, kid. I'm gonna fall off the world trying to get to you, but I see you. Surprise, bitch. Oh, you found me, but my hiding spot was super good. Don't forget, you have to find both of us, okay? Don't forget so easily what it is I am to do. To control. Okay. Somewhere that way, generally. Spinel, or spinal. Fishing rhyme, singing helps me pass the time. You're leaving the crater. Guess we'll be a little bit busier without you around to lend a hand. That big water planet, Giant's Deep, that's where I'd go. Why's that? One time after the rest of the village had left to sleep, and it was just the two of us sitting around the campfire, Gabbro told me about their first trip to Giant's Deep. They landed their ship easily enough in the waves, but couldn't see too far down on account of how murky the water was, I guess. Too dark. Gabbro wants to see what lay beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. Travel deeper. They traveled down and down, but suddenly Gabbro couldn't go any further. Tell me more. I will. I was just pausing dramatically. As though exercising a will of its own, the water was refusing to let Gabbro go any deeper. It held Gabbro back, almost as if it were trying to protect them from something. And then, in the terrible darkness, Gabbro saw it. The tentacle of some hideous beast. Was there sap wine involved during Gabbro's campfire story? Come to think of it, don't you have somewhere you should be exploring that isn't here? I think I went to that planet and it was confusing. My head's cut off. I need to slump down a little bit more. Oh. I think I am going the right way. I just need to go around. I'll come back and talk to them in a minute. Or later. I don't know. Maybe I'm not going the right way, but we'll find out. Hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's the translator tool's inaugural... It's the translator tool's inaugural flight, too. I'm excited it's making me nauseous. I don't know what it is about this text, but I cannot read it. I cannot read it. I just can't. It's the translator tool's inaugural flight, too. I'm so excited it's making me nauseous. Just think you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Oh geez. Do not break it. Ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous, and I'm not even the one going into space. How are you feeling? I'm terrified. Oh, don't let me make you nervous. You've been training for this day since we were hatchlings, remember? You'll do great, I promise. So what's the dirt? You here to see the Nomai statue? The new one? The new Nomai statue. New statue? You haven't heard? Gabbro brought it back with him from Giant's Deep, and Hornfell's just finished prepping it for display. This is it right here. Neat, huh? Makes me wish we could see what a real live Nomai looks like, but I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out! Looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. This is the first fully intact statue ever found, you know? And for how old it is, it's in great shape. Ah, geez, I got a little carried away there. Go on, you have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, you hear? This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. The statue provides us with our most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that has been carved as part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we still have no idea where this species came from or what happened to them. Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna finish playing hide and seek. And then do more exploration. I think the hide and seek is just teaching me how to use this. It's not really that big of a deal. Okay, it's down here somewhere, so I have... Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, I died. I died. I didn't mean to fall. But I did. Ah! Are you serious? It's gonna make me start over. Like, fully. Like, the game loops, and this happens every time you die. But it's funny that it's like you really didn't do anything. Like, you have to just go back to the menu. Okay. I don't know if I get anything for playing hide and seek, so I'm probably not going to worry too much about that. Let's go down here. I don't think I earned or acquired anything. Okay, you don't have anything to say to me? Maybe I'll come back to that. Oh gosh. Yeah, I've been playing a game called Look Outside, which is very interesting, very cool, very fun, but it's horrific. It is a horror game, and it is grotesque and disturbing and freaky, and it's awesome, but I needed to take a little bit of a break because I sat and played a decent amount of it earlier, and I'll get back to it, but I just needed something a little less horrifying. Danger! Inside this fence is a pocket of ghost matter, a strange and dangerous substance that's invisible to the naked eyes. The good news is that you can detect ghost matter with the camera. Moving through ghost matter is uniquely painful and will probably kill you. Excuse me? Don't complain to me if you hurt yourself fooling around, Hornfells. Interesting. Earbuds are hurting my ears. I have an over-ear headset too, but it also hurts my ears in a different way, so I don't like to use it. What am I doing? Just going to the observatory? Roll over any paws with my chair. Okay, what am I doing? The music in this game is very well done. Oh, this is how I get to the observatory. Watch closely. These balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level, so what do you think causes this spooky motion? The answer is the moon. As it orbits our planet, the Attlerock's gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. Future site of our next exhibit. If you've enjoyed your time with Outer Wilds, please consider supporting our planned museum expansion. Our quest to explore the furthest reaches of our solar system wouldn't be possible without generous visitors like you. We thank you profusely for your support, and we hope to see you again soon. Ooh. Yeah. I was like, what's the gimmick with this? Whenever it disappears from your vision, it moves. The strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabbro claims the rock exists in all possible states until it is observed. Whatever that means. Whatever is actually happening, both sides of this debate agree the effect is extremely creepy. There's another point in the game where one of those appears, and I don't remember what you do with it, but I do remember the puzzle to an extent. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. As it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen and starts to contract. As the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand. The star has become a red giant. When the core is hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon. If a star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Chart's observations, this will one day be the fate of our sun, our own sun. My son! This crystal was taken from a Nomai ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion and was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out. This game is very cool. I remember doing a puzzle that involved one of these, and it was interesting. It really hurts my brain, but it's very, very cool. The Nomai technology brought back from space by our astronauts has been a great boon to our Outer Wilds ventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. For example, the little Scout now boasts a warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantly. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost to the depths of space. It's like when you get called on to read in school and you're nervous about messing up, so you read your little paragraph, you count how many paragraphs till your turn and then proofread it so you don't mess up. Well, I can't do that. And then I just can't read apparently because I'm stupid. What you see here are parts of the Nomai skeleton. We can tell from their skulls that they possessed antlers and, quite unusually, only 3 eyes. The Nomai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The differences in the Nomai's anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, show us that Harthians couldn't have descended from Nomaian ancestors. There's something about this font, too. I don't know what it is, but it is so hard for me to make sense of. It's not clear where the Nomai originated from or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system. Cassava. We're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Fortunately, the Adel Rock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. This piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Although this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. Well, what's this do? Nothing? Nothing at all? Okay, so I've seen everything. I can go upstairs. Up ramp. This is cool. Hornfell's observations. This is incredible. At first I thought the points of light in this image were stars, but they're not. They're galaxies. And this image covers just a tiny patch of the whole sky, which means the universe contains at least 1,000 times more galaxies than we previously imagined. I think I need to sit down. There you are. Hornfells. There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a Nomai translator tool. I confess I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? This is honestly the truth. I'm gonna wing it. Excuse me? Planning to follow in the footsteps of Feldspar and the great Outer Wilds Ventures tradition, are you? I might have guessed. Well, see if you can't put that translator tool of yours to good use while you're out there. Well then, looks like all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a launch. I'm ready to get off this rock. Excellent, you'll be needing the launch codes then. Here they are. Best get off the ground before Slate makes any more modifications to your ship, eh? Good luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Alright. Were the eyes gold? Like I literally already forgot. I remembered something happened. Outer Wilds Ventures founding members, clockwise from top left. Hornfells, Gossin, Slate, and Feldspar. I remembered something happening with this guy. And I suppose it was that. Outer Wilds Ventures, Timberhearth's first and only space program, was founded to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be intentionally launched into space. They completed the first orbit around Timberhearth and later made the first of what would be many landings on our moon, the Adel Rock. I'm so bad about remembering which direction I was going in games. Like once I've turned and then the camera changes or you go through a door and your camera angle changes, I'm not going to go the right direction right off the bat. Puppy dog, chewing on the paintbrush. What are you doing? What are you doing? As I've said in another video, she is deaf, but I still talk to her because why not? Hey, come say hi to your old flight coach before you launch. I've got zero-G training set up if you want a refresher. Why not? Hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. Nerves getting the better of you? I'm a little nervous, yeah. Good. Everyone should be a bit nervous going into space. I got cocky during my first flight and nearly put a new crater in the moon. Still, I was never as green as you. Hey, I've gotten better. Think so, do you? Feel like proving it to your old flight coach? There's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment, set up down in the zero-G cave and in need of repairs. If you're looking for a little last-minute zero-G practice, head down the lift and into the cave. Or don't, so long as you're confident you can make ship repairs in space. One repaired satellite coming up. Cool. Get to it and try not to concuss yourself right before your first launch. Oh, I was like, where do I go? Hey, nice of you to drop down. I'm getting some zero-G time in. So you're going in there? In the cave? What? No, I'm fine. Great and fine. You don't look fine. Well, you know, I hate that cave, so I don't know why you're making me talk about it. Ugh, now I've got hand sweats. But why are you down here? I don't remember doing this before. The last time I played. Whoa. Whoa. This is where this game gets real annoying for me. Because I don't understand how this works. Because it's like, oh, match velocity, but then I'm still floating around out of control and I don't know what to do. There it is. Smack. Ah! And then I do stuff like that. Maybe I need to do it when I'm closer. Because once I move again, it unlocks it. Where's the other bit of damage? Okay. Don't need that out. How do I get out of here? Which way is up? Thought that was gonna hurt me. I was like, and I'm dead again. Oh, Jesus. This is the actual up. Oh. I think I also have a tendency to want to just like full send on the throttle. And you really don't need to do that. You'll end up going so much faster than you think. Because it just doesn't feel like you're picking up speed and then suddenly you're just flying past. Nicely done. Of course, it'll be a little more stressful when you're hurtling through space, but just remember your training and try not to hit anything big. I can see you're itching to get off this rock, so go get the launch codes from the observatory and get out of here already. Best of luck out there, and hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed now that I've put so much time into training you. Got it? I got the launch codes already. I did that. What's this? I saw smoke coming from the Young Bark crater up north and figured I should go check it out. You can use the scout launcher, just please don't break it while I'm gone. Tektite. Tektite, whatever it said. Kitty. South Quantum Grove crater. Nomai ruins. Young Bark crater. Geyser Mountains. I think I made it out there at one point. But what happens, like I said, is you die, or just after so long the game resets itself. The time loop resets itself. And you can be in the middle, just trudging forward, you're exploring, you're finding things out, and then you just get set back. And I think I found that frustrating before, but it is what the game is supposed to do. So, 'tis what it is. Looks like you're ready for takeoff. The excitement of launch is fun and all, but I can't wait to get back to working on the new ship. We're working on fixing the autopilot's avoidance system for this one. Sorry. Enter launch codes. Alright. Jumbo marshmallows in a can? Buckle up. Oh gosh. Oh, I didn't make it out yet. And we are in space. I have a feeling that it kind of wants us to go to the moon first. I'm still falling back down. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. See. I'm like, okay, the music's playing, that means I'm out here. I'm not gonna fall if I'm in 0G, but apparently that's not true. And see, now look how far away I am now. Look how far away I am now. It's insane. Like, yeah, that's crazy. You saw how quickly I fell back down, and then within seconds... Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, see? What the freak? I don't understand this. Bear with me. Oh, well. Didn't totally crash land, I'm stuck. Okay. I'm stuck. Oh well. Sorry I landed on your house, mate. Oh hey, it's you! Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Don't the other travelers come by? The lunar outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Chert comes by to say hi, but Gabbro is Gabbro, and you know how Rybeck feels about unnecessary spaceflight. Don't go. I mean, anything else you wanted to ask? Seems lonely up here. A little. I'm in touch with ground control. Hornfels and Gossan mostly, and they radio up to chat now and then. And when ground control forgets I'm up here, and they usually do, I launch my little scout at the village. They forget about you? I don't blame them. For one, I don't check in as often as the other travelers since I'm always in one place. And it's not so bad up here, really. At least it's peaceful and quiet. You don't always get that in our solar system. Let alone in our village. Was that you whistling? Probably. Or actually, definitely. The other travelers carry instruments, so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music with a signal scope, you know. Best spot for that is the North Pole. Great reception. The North Pole is marked in red on your minimap, but the Addle Rock is a pretty small moon, really. Just go north. You can't miss it. What is this place? Haha, very funny. Oh, stars above, you're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Welcome to the Lunar Outpost, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. When we first started Outer Wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tended to fall apart a lot. Like more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down on the number of launches and landings taking place in the village, and also the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me up here raising saplings from Timber Hearth and keeping an eye on things. Alright, talk to you later. This is so dark. So you have fuel and you have oxygen, and there are certain areas, like if I stay back there by those trees, I'm not going to use my oxygen reserves. But if I'm out here, that's why you could hear the breathing start, I will have to use my own tank. And that's another way you can die in this game, is if you're out exploring and you're having to use your own oxygen and then you run out, you're done. Oh, fuck. It's hard for me, too, to even, like, recognize which direction I'm moving in. Esker signal scope log. Day 48. Still not picking up Rydbeck's banjo from the Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll feel better once I can hear their music. Day 51. Listened to Chert play for a while today. Unrelated, someone should tell Porphy and Gosson their flirting is not subtle from an aerial perspective. Day 55. Banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Rydbeck's doing okay. That oaf, I was worried. Day 63. Today I thought I heard something strange. I don't know. It was probably nothing. Day 70. No, it's back again today, too. Something strange is coming from Timber Hearth. Day 76. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timber Hearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica. But Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. It can't be them. Day 88. It's still here. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope is broken? I'd better talk to Nice. Isn't Timber Hearth that planet that I just came from, though? Coming from both. Is it up there in that crater? That's cool. How much you can see from this far away. Okay, I need to make sure I don't run out of oxygen. My ship just hanging out on that tree. What does it want me to do about the unidentified signal nearby? Oh. It's just him. Alright, I need to take the puppy out, so I'm going to get up and do that really quickly, and I will be back shortly. I got Ellie out for a while. We threw the ball and let her run around. I've got my snacks. We're gonna jump back into our game. And I was looking at my footage, and I need to sit further forward like this because I'm leaning back here and I'm out of focus. So I need a better chair, but chairs are so expensive. And I've been looking and looking and trying to find something that's good, but not $1,000. And also that's not freaking ugly, because so many of them are freaking ugly. I think if I'm... and then this chair just won't freaking roll anymore. Alright. We are. Let me open my drink here and take a little sip. Okay. I want to explore a little bit before I leave. But I know I wanted to get back to that little base so that I could refill my oxygen. But who knows what else could be here? Maybe nothing? Maybe something really cool. Make sure we're actually recording, make sure my microphone is picking up. Cannot tell you how frustrating that is. What the freak did that? Hey, my little shadow. Like, yeah, what's this? This is the South Pole. What does this do? Oh, it's tracking a certain planet? Moving a bit slower. What is that? Oh, this descends. Coleus, I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and it can hear and follow the signals from the sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. That's why it was moving slow, is because it was tracking the sun that time. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye's signal. The device's indicator rotates wildly and never points to just one direction. I see, I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. Felix, an update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. Cassava, it saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye's signal. We would need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. Thatch, then we will build it. Don't lose hope. Cassava. Sorry. I thought that was cutting back or denoting who was speaking. It was not. Don't lose hope, Cassava. Our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily. I don't know what it is about this game and why I'm having such a hard time reading it. Isn't that a slab like that one? This is a curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal. I don't know why I didn't catch that one. Oh, okay. This goes in here. Eh! Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this eye signal locator is. Anona and those of this Someone please just take me out. And Nana and those of us originally stranded on Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there, but the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. Boom. The southern glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I could construct a new building to house this proposed locator. Yes, let's build there. I imagine our young friend Connoy would enjoy that immensely. He's always held a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. Plume, I will begin construction on Brittle Hollow South Pole immediately then. I should not be drinking a carbonated beverage while I'm recording. Okay, wow. Wow, I've seen this ruin in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? But wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So this is some kind of Nomai locator. It can point out the different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way, but from what little I can understand, the world's about to end. Of the writing here, I think it was built to try to find something specific, I'm not sure. Why did you say look at the Mori? Oh, stars above. Oh no, that's in the recording. I was like, oh no! Oh no, it's not. It's real. It's happening. We're done. My controller's vibrating. I was freaking out. And confused. Okay, so, yeah. That's what happens. Which is cool. It is really cool. But Jesus Christ, is it annoying. Because, like, I was just getting into something. Oh, hold up. You're going to want to get the launch codes from the observatory first. I already got them from the observatory, remember? Huh. Must be inhaling more fumes than I realized. That stuff is potent. Well, if you've got the codes, I'm not going to stop you. Good luck and take care of that ship. So yeah. He doesn't know that we're in a time loop. So you end up doing all kinds of different things because I'm sitting here thinking like, okay, do I want to try to go back to the moon right away, or do I want to fly the ship around this planet a little bit before I take off again? But we got some entries on our ship's log. So that's what's cool, is like, even though you're looping, you as the player like still have access to the stuff that you collected. Oh, and when you talk to people, I suppose that's what these are. Or even just little things you've read, it gives you little clues that like, oh, well, here's a mission you can go do, and there's something you can go find out or check out. Esker is growing a crop of trees at their camp. They seem to be doing okay, but they've probably been alone on the moon for too long. A lookout platform with a spectacular view of the solar system. Esker uses their signal scope here to keep tabs on the other travelers. Esker's signal scope log reports harmonica music coming from somewhere on Timber Hearth. They claim it sounds just like Feldspar's harmonica, but Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. The one and only Hearthian village, as well as the main source of explosions on this planet. The Nomai statue in the observatory opened its eyes and looked at me. I saw strange glowing lights and my own memories flashed before my eyes. A cave at the very center of Timber Hearth, used by Outer Wilds venturers to train new astronauts. I successfully repaired another satellite for Gaussen. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay, I never knew that. The rumor. The Nomai text in the observatory talks about calibrating some sort of device on the Addle Rock. I didn't know you could, like, do this. Esker says the Outer Rock's North Pole. Oh, so it's like what they told you, or what you heard or read. You can access it there. That's cool. Ryback headed to Brittle Hollow to investigate something the Nomai were doing at the South Pole. Ryback headed to Brittle Hollow. Oh, sometimes it's the same thing. The Nomai decided to build a larger, more sophisticated eye signal locator on Brittle Hollow's South Pole. Okay. This is cool. Okay, this is the engine. You can crash your ship in this game pretty badly and you have to repair it. I think sometimes you can do it so badly that you don't... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. See, I just broke something. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This... controlling this thing is insane. Oh, okay. I was like, why is that up? Get that out of here. Okay. Little bit of a crash. We're okay. I have to get out here and fix it. But yeah, I think sometimes your ship will be irreparable, or like you just can't even get to it. Put that thing away. Okay, I think we're good there. It's always hard when I switch between games because the controls are just so different. Let me up. And it takes me a while to get used to the new controls, and then I'll switch to a different game. Why can't I just walk? Let me walk. Oh, can I go down? Oh shit. Can I jump in here? Oh, this is not gonna be good. Oh, this is not gonna be good. Oh gosh, it put me so far away. I went through the planet. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Ah. Oh. Am I okay? I'm okay. There is that thing I was telling you guys about. It's that same rock that moves. Or the same kind of matter as those other rocks. I don't know what you're supposed to do about it though. If anything. The quiet shade in the ancient glade across old bark, it's always dark. So we'll probably just end up exploring here until we die. The quiet shade, it's always dark across old bark in the ancient glade. Ship log updated. Signal identified Grove Shard frequency discovered quantum fluctuations. I don't know if I want it to, like, land on that rock, or... I have no clue. I don't know if you can just view your ship's log at any time. Oh, but... oh. I forget about that. Like, you can... nope. You can fire that into an area that you kind of want to scope out without having to jump down into it like I did with that geyser. Where's the other one? Oh, it's moving too. It's moving with the rock? Interesting. Or am I on crack? No, it's moving too. Huh. I don't know. I don't know what it wants me to think. Across old bark. Hmm. I haven't a clue what this puzzle is. If there is something to puzzle, I have no idea what it is. Not a clue. Alright. Let's just walk. I was gonna fly back up out of here, but let's just go up this trail and see what happens. Chert research notes. Property of Chert. I've detected a strange signal coming from somewhere within the grove of this crater. It's very... I'm literally so frustrated with myself. It's very similar to the signal emitted by the quantum moon, so it stands to reason the two signals are probably related. We don't know much about the quantum moon, seeing as no one's ever been able to land on it, but hopefully studying the signal in this grove will reveal more about it. So... Did I adequately study the signal, or what? Oh, motherfucker. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. You're gonna blow up on me. Yeah, that last little cycle, I was like, oh no, like it's ending. And then I was like, oh crap, no, it's just the recording. And then my controller started vibrating and I was like, oh no. It's over. We're done. We're done. So, I'm gonna just walk here for a minute and see where I end up. Cool, there are solar flares. I don't think I can run. What the heck is that thing? Not much to see. Unless I'm just dumb. I think you replenish your fuel when you get back to your ship. That's another thing that can happen to you when you're exploring. Why does that thing look like it's aiming toward us, but it's getting further away? You can be out exploring, like trying to solve a puzzle or just try to discover something, and then you run out of fuel, and then you get stuck somewhere, and then you're just kind of screwed. I haven't been here, have I? Unidentified signal nearby. Closed due to fire damage. The old radio tower, while an important landmark, is unfortunately closed thanks to the unsanctioned flight testing of an extremely powerful model rocket. While we hope to repair the radio tower in the future, all construction efforts are currently focused on the planned museum expansion at the observatory. Sincerest apologies except to Slate and Micah, Hornfell's museum curator, whatever it said. I've got to get closer to that. What's all this? And what was that blue light? It just flashed. I don't think I can... Oh, I guess I can. Ow. Deep space radio. Signal identified. Radio tower. Frequency discovered. Deep space radio. Okay. I don't really know yet what the application is of discovering the frequencies, but sure we'll find out at some point. Charting star signs again out by the radio tower. They're so bright out here. I only wish we were able to record them faster. Admittedly, I could use more patience. I get so engrossed in my work that sunrise becomes an unwelcome deadline, and daylight a grating slog. Someday I'll have to study the mechanics of how time manages to slow to a syrupy crawl whenever I'm anticipating something. In the meantime, I've turned to Gabbro, our resident expert in leisurely whiling away the hours, who recommends the following. Gabbro's 3 foolproof steps for dozing off. Light a nice, cozy campfire and get comfortable. Gaze deeply into the serene warmth. Let time begin to slip away as you allow the flames to lull you into a peaceful slumber. If Gabbro knew I'd taken notes, they'd probably think I'd finally cracked, but I refuse to accept sass from an astronaut who deliberately burns their marshmallows. Quispy is better. Just saying. I don't know what the point of dozing off is, other than maybe you need it to be daytime or nighttime. Oh, perhaps it is just that. And I ended that myself, so that's cool. Or are there time-based things where it's like, oh, wait a little while and so will be around. Oh, yeah. I'd come across this before in my last play. I don't want to say playthrough, but my last saved game. Talk to Tektite. Hey, yo, hatchling. Thought you were taking that tin can of yours into space today. What are you still doing here? Me? I saw something crash over the horizon and didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures my little scout was sending back, so I thought I'd come over here myself and take a look. Was that a dark bramble seed? You think so? It's nothing I've ever seen on Timber Hearth before, so you're probably onto something there. Whatever it is, it put down roots in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing, hatchling, and that's a fact. Think I'll set Marl and Hal loose on it. Best get rid of this mess sooner rather than later, and no one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a tree keeper can. I'll have to get a look at what's inside the seed first, though. Don't want to set anybody to hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea of what's lurking inside there. Tuff can help me haul the old scout launcher over here. Obviously the opening is too small for someone to fit inside, and anyway, I'm not gonna blindly stick my hands into anything that looks as unpleasant as that seed does. What's a good way to lose an arm or two? Can I put mine in there? Error, duplicate signal. Blasted seed did a lot of damage when it crashed. I like this crater. I threw a scout into the seed. You did you? And you're telling me it's bigger on the inside than on the outside? This is gonna be a chore to chop up, and no mistake. Can we even remove a seed that doesn't have the decency to stay the same size all the way through? Maybe I'd better grab an extra axe or 3, just in case. What does that mean? Oh. That's why he's on that planet. Which I figured it was something, like some strange way. He was on that other planet, but somehow his signal was being transmitted here. Woo. My signal scope is picking up a harmonica inside the seed. Inside the seed? Huh. Don't know what to tell you there. The only harmonica player I know is Feldspar, and they disappeared ages ago. Listen here. Don't go telling Nice about the harmonica music, okay? They'll never let me get rid of this darn seed if they suspect it has any musical talent. You're sure this seed isn't from Timber Hearth? Back in my younger days, I explored everywhere there is to go on Timber Hearth and saw everything there is to see and then some. Trust me, we don't have anything like this. Nah, I reckon this thing's from Dark Bramble if it's from anywhere, hatchling. Okay. Is that ice or like glass or some other crystalline substance? Need to conserve my fuel now. By the time I get back to my ship, though, the world will have ended again. Huh. I don't know if I can get out of here. I might be stuck. Yeah, I think I'm stuck. Because even if I get almost all the way up there, I'm gonna run out of fuel. There's a hole on this side, too. And on the back. Well, now it looks like it's taking a picture from the outside. .4. Do I need to fire it in there and then try to 16? It's getting further away and it's moving, so does it come out on another planet? Which would make sense given what it's implying. But at the same time, come on. Now see, when you're waiting for the world to end because you're stuck, it seems to take forever. Blow up already. How it goes. Oh, I need to not eat. This is gonna do the rewind. Okay. Oh, interesting. A seed from Dark Bramble crashed here and has already taken root. Tektite wants to use a scout launcher to get a look at what's inside. My signal scope picks up harmonica music when I aim it at the seed. I launched my little scout into the seed. Somehow the seed is much bigger on the inside. When I launch my scout into the seed that crashed on Timber Hearth, it ends up in a much bigger space filled with fog and thorny vines. Chert's research notes mention a quantum moon that no Hearthian has been able to land on. There is a strange rock shard in this grove that moves when I'm not watching. It emits a signal on the quantum fluctuations frequency. I found a poem written on one of the trees in the grove. Okay. I will always crash land this thing. That really wasn't that bad, but... Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Okay, and then... I don't know if I can get all the way out there. But we're gonna go in here. Buckle up. See, it is just, yeah, it's on Dark Bramble itself. Yeah, autopilot's a thing too. Let's see how well this works. I don't know if I should be going here, but we're gonna try it. Oh, oh, oh. Let me out. If I can remember which freaking button I need to push. Let's see which way's up. Whatever. I'll probably die before I need to get back on my ship anyway, so. Where was that opening? See, I'm just like drifting away. Well, I'm dead. It's so hard to tell, like, how fast am I falling? And I don't even know why I was, like, flying off the damn planet itself. I think that thing can land on this planet too, and I believe it did that one time in my old playthrough, but I died before I got to it because I fell off of something. If you can believe it. Okay. Go back. Do the freaking thing. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to see if this made any difference. Where the fuck? Okay, I don't think it changed anything. Kablooey! I fucking hate this game sometimes. Like, why was I not... Where the fuck is Dark Bramble? I also don't know. Can I just leave? My ship like this and fly out there? Or do I have to land it? That wasn't too bad. Shit. What in the world is that? Why did I hit so hard? I don't understand. I see where it says 0.2 times. But that's not more, that's less than normal. Right? No, I guess not. You can't have negative gravity, just zero gravity is zero gravity, I suppose. Oh, interesting. No. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. 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 All right. Well. I guess don't fly into the faces of the giant anglerfish or whatever they're called. Excuse me. I don't know if you get like a higher fuel capacity, if that's something to consider, or if this is just what you got and not sure. Wonder if this game keeps track of how many times you die. What is that? Is it just because the gravity is... Oh my god. Oh my god, let's see how many fucking buttons we can hit that are just not what we're actually trying to do. We'll get back to Dark Bramble again. If I get in there and I die again, I will probably just try something else. Like, go to somewhere else completely. Okay. What is this? Whoops. Like, what the fuck? How did I even hit it that hard? I don't understand. Oh, they were here too. Guess I just did not notice. Oh, it got me again. Okay, well, this is not, this is not fun. I wonder if there's anything else I can do just in the village. Because I think somebody reacts to that statue's head, or it is just a head, the head statue, being different or having moved. No, I don't have my rocket launcher jetpack on because I didn't go in the ship. Place is confusing. Maybe I should just read the signs. Maybe they would help. Excuse me. Hi, astronaut. You know the patch of ghost matter inside this fence? Gosson said it used to be bigger when they were a hatchling, because ghost matter evaporates. It just takes a super long time to go away. I hope there's still ghost matter in the village when I'm a grown-up. Ghost matter is awesome. Ghost matter is super cool, it'll burn the heck out of you. Yeah, I heard touching it hurts so bad it feels like your whole hand's on fire. Try not to walk into any in space, okay? That sounds bad and painful. Hey, I was just about to come find you. Look, you've got to see this. The Nomai statue's eyes are open. They, used to be closed. Probably should have started with that. And now they've opened. We're not sure why they opened, since no one actually saw it happen, but this is huge news. Should someone tell Gabbro? Or maybe Ryback? Oh, stars, this is so exciting, it's making my stomach hurt. I saw it. Hey, look at this. The statue opened its eyes. Bet you wish you'd seen that happen, huh? Me too. I'm not even a little closer to understanding what's going on with the statue. Was there something you needed? Feldspar was one of the 4 founding members of Outer Wilds, along with our flight coach Gosson, Slate the engineer, and me. As ground control and later the museum curator, I didn't work with Feldspar as closely as Slate and Gosson did. I can tell you Feldspar was absolutely fearless, though. Nothing scared them. Test piloted everything Slate ever built. It's a wonder Feldspar lived to see space, frankly, but they did. Flew all sorts of dangerous stunts and explored everything they could find. And then one day they just didn't come back. We don't know what happened or where Feldspar went or even whether they're still alive. It's been a long time since they left. I didn't read that other one because I thought I'd already... didn't read it out loud because I thought I had already read it before. The anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships that flew close to Dark Bramble. It appears well suited to living in dark places with minimal atmosphere. Why is he so small and the other ones are so darn big? I guess I never read this. We're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Fortunately, the Adelrock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. Oh, I guess there is some stuff I didn't look at. Aside from the dwellings and structures they built, the Nomai also made art. This decorated pottery was discovered on Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were the Nomai born in our solar system, or were they born among other stars and planets? And if they were, how and why did they come here? These are just some of the questions we hope to answer through further xenoarchaeological expeditions. And now I think I've gotten everything. Okay. What the fuck? Where's the door? It's interesting that it turned back, but the eyes stayed open, even though the time loop reset. Alright, so I know we've basically accomplished nothing. But I think that's kind of how this game is you just play a little bit, and you die 100 times, and then you play a little bit more, and you die 1,000 more times, until eventually you figure out what's happening. So, we will pick some other planets to explore in the next episode. I might go back to the moon and just kind of see what else was in those ruins, because I don't know if we really found everything there that we could possibly find. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying Outer Wilds with me so far, and I will see you all so very soon. Bye!